Welcome to the latest installment of our Mythoard reviews, a series of RPG crate reviews. This is the latest, number 23. We'll take a look at what's inside here. And you can see it's jam-packed with stuff, so let's take a look at each piece. Every Mythoard comes with a checklist as well as this is a cardstock 3-hole punched index, as well as an adventure. So what's neat is that you can use this as an adventure. This is the Horde, Echoes of the Blue Blade. It is a horror adventure, and it features ghosts and amorphous blobs and other cool stuff. You can see it's got some nice maps. I always appreciate clean maps, as well as a random table, which most of them include. The idea that random tables sort of give you more bang for your buck when these adventures are this short. This one's just sound, so it doesn't really affect that much. And of course, it does include our checklist, which is probably the more relevant piece here. And you can see it includes an adventure, Ghost of the Pirate Queen, creature components, and then some stuff from Bad Mike's Books and Games. Bad Mike's Books and Games contributes regularly some really awesome old school content, as well as an adventure hook card. So we'll see what those are about. This is creature components. This is Pathfinder. Really beautifully illustrated. Those of you who are gaming grognards and remember this from a while back will definitely remember a Dragon Magazine article that did much of this, which is taking creatures and seeing what they can do and how they affect spells and other things. This one literally leaves no stone unturned, so if you remember that article, it's like that, but way more, with demons, devils, and just about everything else in between included. So really cool. Surprisingly well illustrated and just beautifully done. The one thing I would say is that it's for Pathfinder. So Pathfinder content is not normally in Mythoard. So this is, if you like Pathfinder, this is great. If not, you probably can use it in other games that are D&D compatible, but it is a little bit of a divergence for Mythoard. So we may see more of that. I don't know if that's the new direction that Mythoard's taken, because as you guys may recall, Mythoard almost disappeared and has been recently resurrected. And speaking of that, here's another Pathfinder compatible. This is an adventure, and this is Ponyfinder. So it's Ghost of the Pirate Queen. So Ponyfinder is an attempt to bring My Little Pony into the Pathfinder game. What I like about this particularly is how on the color and the graphics, you can see how they incorporate maps right into it, which I love. I think that's just fantastic. And I love some of the artwork, too. I'm a backer of Ponyfinder for 5e, for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, so it'll be interesting to see how this changes. But you can see that it is clearly Ponyfinder. There's another great example of that map, which I just love how they did that. Really cool stuff, really nicely illustrated, well done piece of content. But again, it's Pathfinder, so if you don't play ponies or you don't play Pathfinder, you may not find this as useful. Going on to the old school side of things is the Traveler's Logbook. This is for Traveler, but it's old school Traveler. This is literally from 1979, so this is the real old school, and it includes everything from character generation to ships and everything in between that you would need to play Traveler. I'm not sure how much folks will get use out of this, because one of the things, of course, these days, if you want a character sheet, you do it in PDF or online electronically, and this is literally like, you know, the old school font and text, and you fill in the blanks yourself. So your mileage will vary with this. If you don't play Traveler, probably not that useful. And here's a Judges Guild referee screen for Traveler as well. And same concept, much lighter, as you can see, than some of the other screens you may be used to, because this is old school screens, which, they couldn't be that heavy cardstock for lots of good reasons, including cost. But it's certainly visible with its bright green and really cool content. And of course, Judges Guild was filling in a really important part because there wasn't probably a screen at this time. So play Traveler. Old school Traveler, good stuff. If you don't play Traveler, probably don't need to use it. And then finally, Broken Bridge Mill, which is sort of a one-shot adventure card. And that's got some interesting content here, and one character that you can fight actually a monster, and that's it. It's pretty straightforward, just a couple of graphics for the area itself, and then a monster is an idea. These are really idea generators for DMs. So here's the thank you card. The thank you card includes the open game license content, which is sort of a catch-all for anything that Mythoard might contribute. And I'll say that this is definitely interesting for Mythoard. It seems like a new direction. It seems like they're doing a little bit more Pathfinder, a little bit old school and new school. I think we'll see if that keeps up or if this is the new direction. As you know, Mythoard almost disappeared and now is back in action. So it'll be interesting to see the new direction. And that's our review. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to take a look at any of the other Mythoard, or hopefully we'll be doing more Game Crate reviews in the future. Thanks again. Bye-bye.